Hello, everybody. Welcome to June's episode of Ridiculous Fade to Obsidian. This week, we're talking characters and their music with our musical guest, Scarlet.
Welcome, Scarlet.
Hi, good to see you guys again. It's been a minute.
Yeah, it has.
Yes, it has.
I'm trying to think. Morningstar?
Sometime you were defending Roke. Yeah.
Yeah.
Morningstar. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
we saved it.
It's been over a year then since you've been on here with
Yeah, it's
us.
been-
Yeah, I think it has. I don't even know what time of year that was that we recorded that, to be honest.
It would have been
I remember recording
May
it,
of last year, probably.
April. Morningstar was
Yeah, I think
April of last year.
Oh, yes, it was. Yeah, it was April.
Okay, then it was over a year. Yeah, because I've moved since then. So
Wow.
cool.
Look at us. Look at us.
Look at us.
Doing things.
Well, I'm going to put it out there that April of last year I had COVID, and right now I have COVID. So if people see me disappear and then come back, that's what it is. Who knew? COVID's
Womp
still
womp.
around. Yeah. Yeah. It's
So
fine.
sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah,
But
that
moving on from that, Scarlett, we have brought you on for a very specific reason, and it was because you have started doing these playlists in the den. Can you explain what they are?
Sure. Yeah, I don't know when the idea came, but I was like, I love making playlists. It's like a love language, like back in the day you'd make like a mixtape for someone, like a friend or interested party, whatever. Now it's like playlists, right? Because we don't make CDs anymore. We don't do that.
Mhm.
But yeah, I was just like struck by the idea of like, what if I made like a playlist that I felt like represented each color in the pyramid?
Nice.
So yeah, I've just been working my way up from like low colors to high. We're like in the middle of the mid colors right now.
Nice.
I think green is up next. So you guys are gonna get green
Ooh, interesting.
Yes.
whenever Salem releases it. But I sent it her way, so
That's
that'll
awesome.
be
I
this
love it.
month's playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been great. They are, if people want to go back and listen to them, they're somewhere. I think in all the listen ups, if you were to scroll through the listen
Yeah,
up
they're definitely
announcements.
Yes.
But
they're
we
in
can, probably for this
I don't know if
episode, if you're in the den, we'll pull them all into one place so
Mhm.
that people can
Yeah.
find them in
And we
the Fate to
can,
Obsidian threads so that it's easier for people
that,
to
and
follow.
we can put links to them in the
Yeah, and I
in the
can send
YouTube
you links.
Oh, that's
description.
right. Yes,
So,
yes. We will put them
yeah,
in the
if
description
you
for
need 'em.
sure. I forgot that
Yeah.
they weren't actually tied in the den. I just assumed. I was like, no,
On
no.
Spotify.
They end up on a third party. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everything's on Spotify.
Yeah.
I'll work on it, and then I'll when I feel like it's complete, I like try and map out like a general order of like this one, then this one, then this one. But whenever I feel like it's ready, and we're like in a new month, I just do one a month, so I don't vomit all the playlists out at one
Yeah.
time. But we started. When did we start? November.
I think so.
I think we started November last year. That was red. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're doing like one a month, and
I love
I'll
it.
make it public on Spotify when it's time.
Nice. I love it.
That's
I love
awesome.
it. Well, we're going to tap
You
into
enjoy.
your thoughts of different. We're going to change it up today and do different characters and what their specific tastes are. So some of those might link to their color. Some of those might be individual. We'll see. Crescent and I are going 100% on vibes. We did not plan this. We did not think ahead. We know nothing. But you brought notes for some characters, and then Crescent just threw a whole bunch of other characters. So
Yeah.
some of yours will have some good thinking, and some will be just on vibes. So we want everyone in the comments to tell us whether or not they agree with what we're thinking, because I think we all
Absolutely.
interpret these characters different, and I think it'll be
Yeah.
a good one.
I mean, I
I'm
came on as a Roach reporter, so like I love a good intellectual battle on opinions. Like
Par-
opinions are
yes,
just
that's
that,
right.
so
You are a Rogue supporter.
yeah.
All right. For me, Rogue is the easiest one in all of this to pin down because I think he has actually named what he listens to, or at least what is playing. So why don't we start controversially, not with one of our main folk, but with Roke. What do we
Sure.
think Roke is listening to?
I actually, because I gave every character that I bothered thinking about like a top artist,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't necessarily do like a bunch of artists for that person. And I tried to steer away from like, oh, golds are gonna have like classical music as their like favorite because they're gold. So I actually gave this artist called Tamino to Roke. He's one of my
Okay.
favorite artists. He's kind of niche, just putting this out there. I listen to
Yeah.
like a lot of niche music. So if you don't know these, like we can look it up. I don't know
Yeah.
if we should do like a
I
soundbite or
don't know
something
the
or whatever.
copyright.
If that even works.
Copyright.
Oh,
Let's not do
copyright.
that.
Okay, don't
If we
Copyrights,
do
can,
yep.
we
that.
can sing the songs in
No, I
like,
can't sing.
but well, yeah, that's why they let us do that. But we can't soundbite anything.
Okay. Well, I
So
would
people
say
can look it up.
artist for Roke is Tamino.
Okay.
Specifically a song called the is it the first disciple? I think it's called the first disciple. Always every time I hear it, it makes me think of Rogue. Tamino is like this singer songwriter. He's half Egyptian, half Belgian, and he has this beautiful blend of like East and West in his music. And he's like very soulful and heartfelt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's great. So
Yeah,
I would say Tamino.
I like it. I like it. Yeah, Roke, I was gonna go straight with classical, but I agree that we shouldn't
Mhm.
necessarily. But he is. I think he's playing Vivaldi.
Oh yeah,
It's called
Beethoven.
out Beethoven.
Beethoven. Because I
It
said
is
Why did
Beethoven.
Mozart,
I
and
think it
Crescent
was?
was like, "You're wrong," and I was like, "No, I'm not." And he said, "Yes, you
It's
are." So
Beethoven.
But maybe that's
That's
just his ship. Maybe that's just his ship killing music. Like,
yeah,
I.
yeah, right. Oh
It's
my
a
God, it's very
pretty.
Clockwork Orange, right? Like he
Yeah.
listens
yeah,
to the class. Oh, it's creepy.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
classic
Yeah,
Roke.
Roke, I do think he needs some kind of music that has like, if there's lyrics, they have deeper meaning. Like he's not
Oh
listening
yeah,
to anything that's not true poetry if you were to take
yeah,
away the instruments.
exactly,
Like he
exactly. Which is
needs.
pure Tamino. So
Yeah, I like it.
it's good.
I like it.
Do you
Ooh, I
listen
should
to
look up. You know
Enya?
what? I'm not gonna.
And
Yes,
yeah.
Enya.
Yes, yes. Rogue is. What's the? What's
Who can
can
say?
say? Oh, can Okano
Can't sing
flow?
it. Copyright. Hold on. I'm gonna look up the lyrics. I will read you lyrics. I won't try and sing the lyrics, even though I just
Okay.
tried to sing Enya, but whatever.
Enya's a different. That's a different vibe.
That one is Enya.
Imogen Heap. That's who I'm picturing. The where are we?
Really, I have Imogen Heap down
What
for someone else,
the hell?
actually.
Ooh.
And
Okay.
you're gonna
Ooh,
laugh. You're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh.
What you
But I actually have Imogen
say?
Heap down for Volga. I think she's such a like,
Oh,
ooh,
ooh, like that was like her vibe.
getting her
soulful.
feelies.
It's
Yeah,
hitting. Yeah.
Music in her field. Yeah, yeah. Like that was like
Yep.
my teens and like
Yeah.
junior high was like Imogen Heap. Like she was so popular. Yeah, I have
Yep.
Volga for that. I think she would totally like vibe with Imogen Heap, and
That's so
you know,
funny.
she could
every
sing.
time there was a lyrical number, was
Yes,
Imogen Heap.
yes. Oh my God, for real.
What you say? Yeah.
Yep, hide and seek. And if you
Uh,
were like contemporary, you would do like her little like beeps and boops and like articulate. Yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
I like it. I like
Preston
it.
knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Uh, anyone else for Roke? Any other poet? For our poet?
No, I just gave for the most part. I gave everybody like one. Like I think this would
Yeah.
just be an artist that
Well,
he would
you
like.
know
Okay.
what?
Obviously, he likes
It,
Beethoven and
Yeah.
it's
Would
not
you?
music, but he listens to slam poetry.
oh, for sure,
Yes.
yes, for sure. And he's like,
He's got his snaps down. He's
yeah,
just snapping along.
He's
Yes.
probably got a servant to snap for him. Let's be real.
right. When he's in his like, oh, you know what? So when he is in like his angsty moods, he probably listens to like La Dispute. Did you guys ever listen to La Dispute?
No.
No. Oh my God, you guys! It's like slam poetry, but they kind of yell it in a punk rock way.
Oh, I like
It's
it.
poetry, but they don't really sing. They just kind of aggressively yell it with
I
music
like it.
happening. It's
That's so
good.
fun.
It's angsty.
Nice. Nice. I like it. The other person before we started recording that you said you had many answers for and was easy was Severo, which again we know in the
Yeah.
books he's cacophony, which is like a no heavy metal mix, but
Yeah,
were you going along that vibe or are we picking
sort
something
of.
different?
I went like a little bit of each. I think he would listen to this band called Måneskin, which is
Okay.
that like famous like
Oh yeah.
kind of Italian rock band. It's very sexy but very aggressive, and
Yeah.
I think that's like his maybe like his future self, like
Yeah.
his like he's married, he's like I'm cool, but I'm also, you know, I'm in touch with my feelings.
Yep.
And I think General Severo was most definitely like Skrillex from back in the day.
Oh yeah, he's a
Hell
hardcore
yeah.
Like he's a
Skrillex.
huge
Scary
Skrillex
monsters and
fan.
nice sprites. Ooh.
Yes, where they're just yelling.
Yeah.
Equinox, full flex.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. We
100%.
should
That's
just add this.
actually that's Sevro's like murder music is the drop.
Yes.
From
Uh-huh.
Call 911 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fully. That's
Uh,
exactly it. Yeah.
we should make a mention at this moment that we are talking about everything from Red Rising to Lightbringer. So if you have not
Yep.
finished Lightbringer, we probably won't say severe plot like points, but the vibes of the book will obviously be brought up and what moods they might be in at that point. Just so
Yep.
we're throwing it out there. Yeah, Skrillex is a good one. I think everything of the era, but I also love the idea and that like Severo has this other side of like a softer side that he just hides. Like he's
Yeah.
listening to that like out loud, but he's actually like I don't know, he's got like
He's got earbuds in.
earbuds in listening to like
Or
sugar
like
pop, like
speakers
he's
version, and
got
then
his
like
like Spice Girls going or something like completely like nobody can know that I listen to this. He loves like Ariana Grande or
yeah,
Olivia Rodrigo with her like more
yeah.
edgy stuff, and
You're gonna
he's
have to
like,
like
yeah.
fill in. You're gonna have to fill in for like the better pop culture stuff because I'm so bad at pop culture.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
don't listen to a lot of those people, so
yeah,
that'll
yeah.
be you because I don't
But
know.
yeah, I think it would be hilarious if he has the double side of
He's
it.
listening.
Of
I do know
like,
what is it like? Thank you next. He's like
yes, exactly. Yeah, I love that.
very cute.
All right, who's
Yeah.
next?
Who else? I don't know. Pick one. Pick one from the list.
I was gonna say let's go with our boy Darrow. Let's
Yep.
Darrow?
our main boy.
I think Darrow would be a Pearl Jam fan.
I was
Oh,
thinking like Aerosmith or like Dream
I can
Yeah.
see
Theater.
it.
Yeah. I have like a sort of like tiered thing in my mind. Like I think he's generally like a Pearl Jam fan because it's like that
Yeah,
kind of classic rock, but it's starting to evolve a little bit. But it still
Smashing
has like those.
Pumpkins.
Yeah,
What about like Blue Oyster Cult?
yeah. I think he would like that too. Don't fear the Reaper.
I
Come
was gonna
on,
say
Yep.
just for the
just
cowbell.
for that.
Yeah.
Yep. The
Yeah,
cowbell. We're like, don't fear the Reaper, and you're like, yeah, cowbell.
cowbell.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of that song is cowbell.
What was the was that the song that was on the
Yeah,
more
the more
cowbell?
cowbell song.
Okay,
It's Don't Fear
great.
the Roofer.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, cool. I thought so, but I'm sorry.
yeah, that is the SNL skit. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm trying to not be influenced by what I know. Like Pierce has said that "Hurt" by Johnny Cash is the first trilogy of Darrow, and
Ooh.
"Hurt" by Nine Inch Nails is Iron Gold
Oh,
to Lightbringer.
Oh,
So
that's
that's
cool.
just reminded me
that
of
is
when
cool.
you said that era of Smashing Pumpkins, Pearl Jam,
Hmm.
Nine Inch Nails. But yeah, the first trilogy being Johnny Cash, it's more slightly polished, but the second one, it's you're digging in and you get the Nine Inch
Yeah,
Nails, which is the original.
yeah.
But most people don't know that that's the Johnny
You would think
Cash
it's the other
covered.
way around,
Hmm.
right? Because like the
Yeah,
Johnny Cash cover is
Yeah.
so
so
incredible. You're
many
like, oh my
people
god,
think it's the
Johnny
other way.
Cash.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well, and Trent
I know.
Reznor
I used
specifically was like, now that's his song now.
yeah,
to.
yeah,
Take it. Take it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Take it as yours. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think 90s rock. I think he
Hmm.
Yeah.
could like if he's in his angry some Nirvana in there. Like I can see him
Yeah,
rocking out
yeah.
with the
Hell
hat.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm
Fully.
picking up on things, but yeah, I feel like when he's like rocking out with the Howlers, he just wants some
Hmm.
Nirvana. Yep.
Yeah, well, that's like what rock is, right? Like you're a very emotional person, but you have a lot of feelings and you get it out in this
Mhm.
specific way. So yeah, I was feeling that for him. But in my mind, just not to like move away from him, but it's almost like this tiered thing to me because I think he's really similar to Lorne, and Lorne I feel like is full classic rock. Like he's like Styx,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that whole generation, and it's kind of like Darrow's like the next Lorne, right? So they're
Yeah.
like connected in that way to me.
Yeah. That's an interesting one. Yeah. I'm thinking of like
Like like Renegade
Styx.
by Styx.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a very Lorne song to me, where he's just kind
Interesting.
of like Lorne in his younger days, maybe, like when he was still like being a badass
Hip
and
him with it.
killing a bunch of people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before he like calmed down and had like a garden.
Yeah. I'm now picturing like Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin of Lorne in battle, just in his
Oh
head going
Oh,
the
yeah.
yep. The
Yes,
yeah,
yes, yes.
very Thor
All that
Ragnarok on the
classic rock.
bridge. Yeah.
Yes, I think Thor Ragnarok is
So good.
probably what put that song into all
Yeah.
battle
Yep.
scenes for me. But I think
Um,
yeah, that would be hilarious for
Yeah,
Lorne.
that's
I think
exactly what I'm feeling too.
I think Darrow Drilling, I think, is like Turbo Killer by Carpenter Brute.
Oh, I don't know that
Turbo
one.
Killer. Yeah, I don't think I know that one either.
Sing it.
Sing it.
Ow.
All right, we'll Google after.
I
Yeah,
know
it's
Psycho Killer. That's a different song. That was different.
It's a yeah.
yeah,
Psycho Killer.
yeah, Carpenter Brute or
Texas
like
say.
Turbo Killer is
Mhm.
Is that the
Right, and
same
I don't
band?
it's very
No,
it's
I don't
very
think so.
fast paced,
Oh,
rhythmic. Like
Yeah.
it feels like it's got a lot of momentum.
nice.
It's the kind of
Yeah.
song that when it comes on in the car, your foot starts to fall.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Ooh, ooh,
yeah,
ooh, ooh. Gotta check it.
yeah.
I feel
Yep.
that. That's
Not
not to plug the
Blur.
playlist again.
I was gonna
Oh, I
say
love
Blur song
Blur.
too.
I love
Woohoo!
Blur.
Na na na
Against.
na.
You know
Woohoo!
that's the same
Hmm.
guy from Gorillaz, Damien.
What?
What's his
Is
name?
it?
Yes, like yeah,
Oh my
Gorillaz is like
god!
his solo project. He's the guy from
I
Blur.
had
Yeah.
no idea.
The day I
Yeah,
learned, I was like, stop, because I love Gorillaz.
Yeah, Brothers are great, and Blur is
they're
great.
great.
Yeah, Blur's great. Park Life, man.
Yeah, I would like everyone in the comments to call us out on us just living in the '90s nostalgia at the moment. We keep being
Yes,
like,
we.
but what if we're nostalgic for just
I
slightly
mean, we
older
talked
than
about
us
classic
technically?
rock. It's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
I have some
That's
newer
true.
stuff on here eventually
Yeah.
as we get to them. It's fine. Everything's gonna
Yeah.
be ancient history by the time we get to like
Exactly. I
that
think we
part of the
need to
future
acknowledge
anyway.
that
So
of
Yeah.
like we're not going to pay attention to who is actually going to last this long into the thousands of years. We just are
Hmm.
assuming they have our
mhm.
exact
Yeah,
Spotify
we're
accounts.
right.
They
We
can
we shot something into space, right? We put it on a record. Like they'll
yeah,
find it. It's fine.
it'll be
Yeah.
fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also like when me and Crescent accidentally get into weird Canadian like music that you have no idea what it's about, because they know all. So, because it'll
Yeah.
happen. At least one
They
band is going
will.
to come up that we're going to go, do you not know that really big Canadian band?
And I'll be like,
No.
maybe actually, I don't know.
No.
Probably not. But I'd like to think I listen to niche music. I will say, like, as a caveat, like, this is all filtered through my opinion. So, like, there's
Yes.
probably other great things that I just don't listen to that, didn't make it on the list, but it's
Yeah.
probably still really valid.
Yep. Yep, for sure. Yep, that's why we want everyone in the comments to be telling us.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell us what you think about what
Sharesies.
people would listen to.
Yep. Is that out for Darrow? Should we move on? Well, and we kind of did Lauren in there as well. So it
Yeah,
for
we did a little
Darrow
Lauren.
and
Yeah.
Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Then
I'll
if
take
okay,
Lauren
so
off the
I'll
list.
segue. I'll segue for us. We're
Okay.
gonna segue down to Pax Augustus, his son. I
Ooh.
feel like Pax
Oh.
Augustus is full like incubus. Like I think he's such an incubus
Oh.
boy. Like we're just like traveling down like the lineage of rock music
Yes.
till we get to
I
him.
like it.
But like Drive, Wish You Were Here, like that's so
Yep.
Pax's vibe. Like that's so sweet little Pax.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good call out. Or would he like completely rebel against his father? No, I feel like Pax wants to have
I think he
connection to
wants
his
him.
dad. He's not the
Yeah.
full rebellion.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. He likes to act like he hates him, but he doesn't.
But he really wants dad to be around. So yeah, that would that like newer music that it's like, all right, dad's not listening to it, but he probably likes it. Yeah, I can see
Yeah.
that. Yep,
Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, Incubus, good call out. I haven't listened to Incubus in
And
so long.
similar,
Yeah.
like maybe Linkin Park. You know what I mean?
Oh my
Those bands.
Mm-hmm.
god.
Working in
Yep.
the garage. I've been
I
on a Linkin
like.
Park kick lately.
Oh,
Have
I'm
you?
real bringing it
good.
back.
You know what I
Yeah.
started recently listening to
I
is the Linkin Park Jay Z crossover, which
Oh,
is
it's so
like,
good.
it's
Collision
so
Course.
good.
never send this to me. I've
Is
never
this a
heard
Numb.
that
is this a
existed.
Canadian thing?
This is not
Okay.
Linkin Park Jay Z collision course
I'm
is
just
not a
I'm it's
Canadian
a
thing.
fucking joke.
It is like the song Numb and Jay Z's Encore.
Yeah.
Like they didn't write new songs, they just recorded
Yeah,
them
it's just
literally together. So you get
I didn't even know this was
99
a thing. So
Problems and Jay Z rapping 99 Problems with Linkin Park as the
that's great.
background.
I love that.
And like
I love that.
they were in the recording studio together, so every once in a while you hear them say like "Get him Jay" or "Get
Yeah.
him Jay," and then Jay Z drops in, and you're like,
Jay Z's
"What's
like,
happening?"
yes,
It
I'm
was
here with Chester
the
Bennington.
most random mix up, but yeah,
I
now I
love
want.
that. That makes me so happy. I didn't
It
even
was
know that was a
so
thing. Now I want
good,
to listen
yeah.
to it.
Numb Encore is my personal favorite.
yeah, I'm just
Everybody
copying the
go
link right
listen to
now.
them.
I'm
Rapid
just gonna
present.
drop it in the chat here.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm hoping Pax is listening to
I love it.
Numb Encore by
We'll
Jay Z
say
and
we'll
Linkin
say
Park.
Yeah,
canonic.
Dirt Off Your Shoulder and Lying from You,
Yeah,
Big Pimpin' Paper Cut, Jigga What and Faint, Numb and
yeah,
Encore, Izzo and In the End,
that's a good
Points of
one too.
Authority, 99 Problems, and One Step Closer. Honestly, like the
They're all
whole
so good.
the whole album's such a banger. Uh, all of the songs on Spotify have somewhere between like 35 and 85 million, except for Numb and Encore, which has over 1 billion.
Yeah,
Oh my
and
god.
it's just
Because
me.
it's the
It's just
best.
me listening to Numb
Yeah.
Encore on a loop.
You get your Wrapped at the end of the year, and it's just like you're in the top 0.1%
Yeah.
of
Why
listeners,
are you still listening to
which
this
I feel
from
like they
like
give you. Yeah,
2006 or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
because
Oh
it's
four.
great.
Oh,
Because
four.
it's great.
Yeah.
Oh, four. Yeah,
Because it's great.
love it.
That's why.
Love it. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. All right, moving on. Let's wrap up the Augustus
Yeah.
family and say
Okay.
Mustang.
All
What do you
other
think
people.
Mustangs?
Okay, another niche one,
Okay.
but this British artist called Benjamin Clementine.
Okay.
I was really kind of. I struggle with Mustang. She was really like. This is an
Yeah.
opinion. Don't like crucify me in the comments, but she was so cool and like personable and flirtatious and relatable and felt really human to me in the first three books. And then when you get in her head, I'm like, she's not as relatable because she's almost like robotic to me. So I was like trying to find something that I could humanize her with to me
Yeah.
because she is a person, you know. I recognize that. I just struggle to relate to her. That's all. But Benjamin Clementine is like this technically proficient pianist with this
Oh.
incredible voice that he can sing. I'm not a musician, but like he can sing super high, super low. Like he's incredible with his voice, with the piano. Um, what is that song by him? What is that song by him? I'm gonna plug this song because it is peak Mustang to me.
Yeah.
Benjamin Clementine. I Won't Complain by Benjamin Clementine is like
Okay.
peak Mustang to me. Um, um sorry, I'm looking at the lyrics really fast. Yeah, like my mind is a mirror, a reflection only known to me. And for those who hate me, the more you hate me, the more you help me. And for those who love me, the more you love me, the more you hurt me. Just things like that where I'm like, dang, that's very Mustang to me. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's tough being her. So,
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
The other thing I was thinking of is um, they've gotten really popular in the last few years because of Bridgerton, but the Vitamin String Quartet,
oh,
where
I love them. Yeah,
they
yeah. They've
take
been
all
around for
the
a long time.
yeah, oh yeah, they
Yeah,
were my study music in school, and I think that's why I'm
yeah.
now thinking of Mustang is like, what
Mhm.
does she have playing in the background of her study? And
I like
so
that.
if you don't know,
I like that a lot.
Vitamin String Quartet
It's just
takes
covers, but they're
it's
amazing.
it's
They're
entirely covers of
orchestral
like
covers. Yeah,
they've
just
got
pop,
everything of
rock,
pop
all kinds of stuff.
music, movie soundtracks. Like they have a whole
Mm-hmm.
nerd what geek wedding is what I think they call it, so that like geeks have like
Oh, it's cute.
it's like toned down. It's not the full like you're not listening to full Lord of the Rings, but if you
Yeah,
catch it,
it's
you're
video
like,
game music,
oh,
but it's video music.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's cool.
And so I can hear while she was working, just having
Yeah.
because it's just that background. But that's what I used to study
Hmm.
too, so I feel like
I
I know
liked that a lot actually for
I
her.
was
Yeah.
so glad they got kind of a break on Bridgerton and made. It's funny because when they
Hmm.
start like when that came out recently, and I don't watch Bridgerton, and people were
I've seen
describing
it. It's
this
good.
music. Yeah, I should. Everyone tells me I should, but I just don't watch anything.
It's not like
Um,
peak cinema to me, but like
yeah,
it's good.
but
So
everyone was describing this music, and I was like, oh, that sounds like what I listen. And I almost got like upset of like, are these people ripping off Vitamin String Quartet? And then I looked
oh,
and I
and
was
you're
like,
like,
it
oh, good,
is
it's them.
Vitamin String Quartet. Good
Love
job,
that.
them. But yeah, I think
I know they've been around for such a long time, and I feel like this was
yeah.
their like bigger break.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think
Yep.
Mustang likes pentatonics?
Oh, for
Ooh.
sure. Yeah.
You think?
Yep.
If
Yeah.
not, who does? You know?
Well, because it's that the
Oh, the
thing with
characters, not like people. Like I know they do,
yeah,
but like
like
the
only she
characters.
would like pentatonics. Only she. But it's because it takes so much. Like I think she likes anything that. Not that all artists aren't talented, but it's that technical, as you said. Like she would really
Hmm.
dig in, and when it comes to that singing, when it's the pentatonics, like they can
Yeah,
really dig into harmonizing and all of that, and that's
yeah,
what she
yeah,
would
yeah,
appreciate is the
yeah. That's why I
harmony
think
of everything.
she would like some Ben Clem.
Mm-hmm.
He's great. He
I
also
like
had a
it.
cameo in Dune 1. It was really
Oh.
small, but I like did a double take. I was like, Benjamin Clementine? What? He's like this
Oh,
super
really?
tall black guy with like a very chiseled jaw. Like he's a very distinct face.
Hmm.
So it's like he had a part where he walked out of a spaceship and like read a scroll or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. But anyway, I did a double take. You guys should
I
also
like it.
listen to him. He's wonderful.
That's great. All right. Is that it for Mustang we're feeling?
Yeah.
I think so. All right.
Trying to
Should
look at my
we
little listy.
where are we going next? We've done our major.
Adrius? We do
Yeah, I
Adrius?
was gonna say we can go either to the twin or I was gonna say to our fourth, but let's do Atreus next, and then
I think he's fully a Corn fan, like Freak on a Leash all the way. Like
Mm,
I'm
Slipknot.
dating myself
you're
again. Yeah,
not
Slipknot.
Rob.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
gonna say Rob Zombies. Let the bodies hit the floor.
Ooh, yep.
yeah,
Let the
fully.
bodies hit the
Yeah,
floor. Yep.
yeah. Maybe like a little bit of like mindless self-indulgence in there,
Yep.
like that like '90s, mid 2000s, like really aggressive,
Yep.
like disturbing imagery in the lyrics, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Chop Suey by System of a Down is also what I'm thinking
Mm-hmm.
of
Mm.
like
Yeah.
where you get that hardcore and then in the middle they like when angels
Yeah.
deserve to die.
Yes. Super
Like
melodramatic.
he thinks he's
Like
yeah,
probably more
exactly.
melodramatic than Rope. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
yeah. I think he's a Corn fan for sure.
Porn. I love it. Love it.
For sure. Who else is in that family that we haven't gotten to? Anyone, or is that it? I feel
Nero.
like that's it.
Nero
Oh,
is the
Nero.
only
I
other
don't
one.
have
I
one for
am not.
Nero.
Nero doesn't listen to music.
No, Nero, he is too good for music.
Yeah,
It
He's
is a
specifically
waste of
does
his
not.
time.
yeah, he
You,
listens to like the BBC News podcast.
yes.
Like he listens to
Mm,
podcasts and like daily news updates. It's like he has
Atomic
no time for
Habits,
fun.
like
Yeah,
I
no time
t-
for fun. Yeah, Atomic Habits.
no,
Fully.
he listens to fucking alpha male
oh
podcasts.
yeah,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan is the only thing
I'm a
that's.
lion.
But
My sister loves Joe
Howard
Rogan.
Stern. Yep.
To be fair, like he's a great interviewer.
He's a great
Yes.
interviewer, but so is the guy from Hot Ones.
Oh, I
So
That's
love Hot
accurate.
Ones.
I love Hot Ones. It's great.
that's
Love
not.
Hot
I mean,
Ones.
it's a skill, but like if we're gonna compare, I'd rather watch Hot Ones.
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
for sure. Love
Also,
it.
that sounds so freaking good right now. I'm starving. I'm having grapes for dinner currently until we're done
Honey,
with this.
Ah,
And
please
so,
don't.
pre-wine.
no,
Are you drinking alcohol? We
Oh
didn't
yeah, we
talk
didn't
about
even
what we're
talk about that.
drinking. Are you drinking alcohol right now and only having grapes
yeah,
for dinner?
For now, I'll get something.
So
Pre
you
wine
have
and
something
post
after
wine.
Wait, what?
Grapes and then wine.
pre-wine
No.
and
This is grapes.
post-wine.
It's adult grapes.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
Oh.
Grapes for dinner. You got it. It's okay. You're here now. That's all that
Oh.
matters.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No.
She's having that barley sandwich.
Yeah. I got my beer.
That's so funny. You guys are so concerned. I was like, why
I
are you
have
so
apple
concerned?
crumble.
I thought we were okay to have alcohol in this
No,
podcast.
I
Hell
was
yeah,
worried
dude.
the fact that you haven't eaten here. All right. If you pull
No,
a hurricane.
I'll eat after this. No, you're fine. I'll eat after this.
All right.
I think I'm gonna do like a House of the Dragon
Mine's almost.
watch party.
Nice. Make some dragon wings.
Oh, sounds so good.
Nice. All right.
Anyway, what were we talking about?
I was gonna
That
say,
was
so
Nero.
we've done
Oh, Nero.
Severo, Darrow, Mustang. We're missing Victra. What is Victra listening
Get
to?
Shania Twain.
No.
You think Shania Twain, or you
Absolutely not.
I have Megan the
Just
Stallion.
the very
Megan the
Ooh.
Stallion, I can
Megan,
see.
she's a Megan the Stallion girly.
I think she is like. I mean, I think both of you have like the strong women down. I think she's just not a country like.
No,
pop.
no.
Yeah.
I'm just specifically thinking, man, I feel like a woman. Or
Oh
feel
man,
like a
I feel
woman.
like women. Yeah,
Oh,
I think she does have that, but more like
She might have a little bit of that, maybe when
Taylor
she's feeling
Swift's
like
the man.
naughty.
I again like we brought this up during the Taylor Swift episode that I think she gets this like rep for being this hardcore like oh whatever, and I think she lets her hair down. Like all the songs I gave her for Taylor Swift were me. You need to calm down, like all of the fun poppy ones, shake it off. That I think Megan the Stallion. I think she can rock to.
Doja Cat.
Yeah.
Ooh, Doja Cat, I could see.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know much about Doja Cat. I know that wasn't she like an internet like personality before she was a musician?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm
Um,
like not good at pop culture.
No,
I don't know the background that well.
No.
Yeah. I don't either.
I was thinking, what song? Selena Gomez's Confidence, where the lyrics is what's wrong with being confident. Like, just,
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? Come at me, bro. Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch Legendary?
Oh.
It's like it was like a Vogue ballroom like competition show. When Megan the Stallion is a judge on that panel, it's like everything. Like her vibe and Victor's vibe are similar to me because if you get a genuine compliment from either of those women, you're like, oh my god, did that just happen? Like, because you're fully expecting her just to be like the boss. So if you like do something right, you're like, freaking did it.
Love it. Yeah. Yeah, I think she's just rocking the confidence. She knows who she is, and she just wants to be surrounded by other badass bitches. She's just rocking it.
I think she has no time for anyone less than that. She's
for real.
Yep. I think she tries to convince Mustang to listen to the music with her, and Mustang is like, not my vibe, please.
I'm just gonna wear headphones.
I'll be over here with my
you go ahead.
Yeah,
you go ahead.
Yep.
Just got that pianist.
Yeah. All right, who's next?
Shall we do the Telemanis clan?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
I think I just have Pax Telemanis and Gavax.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
let's go to Pax Telemanis because they were besties.
Yeah.
Or not Victor. I mean,
Mustang.
Yep.
Mustang. I just found this artist called Chapel Roan.
Oh yeah, Chapel Roan's just made it big. I think.
Yeah, like as much as like you were saying, Victra might be like a secret pop girly. I really feel like
Pax is 100%.
Oh, Pax is
Taylor Swift. He likes Chapel Roan. Like he likes all the like he likes like Lana Del Rey. Like he likes all those girls.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah.
But he'll like
I think he also probably owns it. Of like, what are you gonna do? I'm 10 times bigger than you.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Exactly.
I don't think
he's like,
of
what?
it at all. I think he's very open about it.
Yeah. Like, somebody take me to the concerts, please. Right? Like, I.
Hmm. Oh, he would do VIP backstage. He'd
Oh,
be like, he has like their
100%.
autographs on a poster. Like he's like he has the
Yeah.
money. Like he would
Pax is a
for sure.
K-pop fan.
Pax would be a
Oh.
K-pop fan. I didn't put anyone down for any K-pop, so yeah, I would say fully
Yeah.
K-pop.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Who
would do the
else?
dances. He would do the
Oh,
dances.
Oh
he would know
yes,
all the
100%. You
dances.
could physically not stop him from doing the dances.
No, he might actually hurt you if you try to stop him on accident.
Yeah.
He's just dancing.
He
Take a
just.
elbow to the face.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I love it.
Luckily,
I
the
love
elbow is several feet higher than your head.
it. That's great.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, so
That's so
cute.
much fun. All right.
Well, I think he might get it from his dad because
Okay.
I
Why?
have
Who are you
down for
saying for?
Payback's Tina Turner.
Ooh.
I
Oh.
think Payback's would like Tina Turner because Payback's is such a like he's such a feminist. He's so like
Yeah.
open-minded and so sweet. He's like a
Hmm.
little weird, like a little crazy, or at least he lets people believe that. So I feel like he would own the like fun feminine power that is
Yeah.
Tina Turner.
I like it. I like it. I
Yep.
was going for
Sings it in the
kind of.
shower.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Uh,
hell yeah.
I was going for kind of almost the complete opposite of has hung out with the Reds too much and is like real
Mm.
into like sea shanties and like Celtic like
Oh, I could
vibes.
see
Dropkick
that absolutely.
Murphys.
Yeah,
Dropkick
I love
Murphys,
that.
but like I don't know if you know I'm gonna enunciate this properly. The Red Hot Chili Pipers, which is a bagpipe cover band of like every good song
Wow.
you sing.
That's sick.
They do the bagpipes over it. I think he wants to just take in that
I think he
culture.
would.
He would just
Yeah, no,
like
he
is
would vibe
having
with
his
any of that,
best, yeah, he's
especially
having
over a
his best
pint,
life.
right? Like
Right?
he would be
Yep.
He
so into
wants
that.
to
He'd be
be in
like,
the
"Yeah, I
pub
learned
on
this
St.
last time I
Patrick's
was
Day.
here."
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
He's slowly learning
Yeah,
how to
fully.
Irish
He
dance.
listens to
He's
the High Kings
yes. Yep. Yep.
slowly,
Slowly. He's
slowly.
terrible at it, but like
He'd probably be
he's
pretty good
trying.
at it. Oh, you think? I don't know. I feel like he's a pretty dexterous guy. He's probably good.
Yeah, I mean he is still battling at the age of like I don't know, he's like in his 60s
Yeah,
or
that's what I'm
70s,
saying. Like,
right?
I feel like he's got some footwork,
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in there.
It's
He's
true.
he's for sure able to dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like it. I like that we
Yeah.
He's got to
went
make sure he never
take.
steps on Sophocles. So
Yeah, we really went take the gruffest, oldest person and make him.
Hmm.
I don't want to call him soft, but like so open and loving. Of I will
Yep.
accept all of these things and be soft and
Hmm.
like yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be so much fun.
No, he fully belts Tina Turner. I'm so convinced.
Yeah.
But it's like
Yep.
empowering. He's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go into a fight, and then like, come with me, Tina. Spirit of Tina.
The spirit of Tina will
Spirit of
take
Tina
me through
Turner.
this iron rain.
yeah, the shield of Tina.
The shield of
Oh.
Tina. Oh,
Oh.
so sweet.
I
Dang.
like it.
I think that's all I actually have for the Telemanis family. I didn't do
Telemanus.
anyone
You didn't do
else.
Thraxa. I feel like we gotta talk about Thraxa. I think Thraxa is
Oh, I
what
don't
is the
know.
heaviest metal? Thraxa to me is like full
Oh,
I mean,
blown like
like
death metal.
Slayer. Actually,
Yeah.
yes,
Like she
Slayer,
is
Raining Blood.
yeah. Like she is this like unstoppable force and she doesn't care that you just think it's noise. Like this is what I'm listening to at the
Yeah.
loudest
Yep.
volume. What are you going to do
Yeah,
about it?
absolutely. Like literally K-Bax with his Tina soundtrack, but now it's death metal.
But it's death
Yeah.
metal.
Norwegian. Probably
Norwegian for sure. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It is. She's
All the
all in.
best death metal comes from the Scandinavian countries.
I know.
And truly.
Have you seen the meme of like what they sound like and it's all like gothic and dark or whatever and it's like where they
Yeah, like
live
the
and
picture
it's
of
the
their
beauty
houses.
Yeah.
it's beautiful Scandinavia.
Yes, it's beautiful. It's like a pastel pink
what are you
home, like
guys
on the countryside. There's like a
what are you
fjord
raging
going
against?
through.
What do you have
Yep.
to be so upset about?
Society.
I will say that like I go to metal shows and they are the nicest humans. They will protect you
Oh yeah.
when
Yeah, for
when
sure.
the pit that was the last one I was at. People kept trying to mosh outside of the pit and they just people would grab them and push them in the right direction, and you're like, okay,
you do
I feel
that
safe.
right here.
Thank you.
Do that here.
Yeah, we're not over here doing that.
Yeah,
you
fully.
go over there. Yeah.
I
But
saw this is tangential, but I saw something on like Instagram about it was someone recording from high up. They were like recording like this metal band and they pan over through the crowd and they made this circle, but they weren't like moshing yet. It was like some people on the ground and I was like, "Are you guys playing Magic the Gathering? What is this?" They had like cards down. But then the band was like, "Okay, and now circle around them." And so they started circling around this card game happening. I was like, "I don't know what's going on, but this is so polite."
yeah,
Also, why are you playing cards at this show? But
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the last one was
I
that they
Sure.
broke the barricade, and then the band just had to come out and go, "Hey guys, for our security safety, do you mind crowd surfing towards the back? We know it's unconventional." And everyone was like, "Yeah, okay, for the safety of the security." And like crowd surfed
Yeah,
backwards. They were like,
absolutely.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, and they just like,
Yeah,
fair
sure.
enough.
I saw a video the other day of a mosh pit that was like the most gentle mosh pit I've ever seen because there was like an 80-year-old lady in the
Oh
pit.
my god.
Yeah,
That's so
like this. It was like it was almost a circle pit. Like people were running around,
yeah.
but they were like clumped around this lady.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
that's so cute. Was she like
She was moving
how
pretty
was
slow,
oh
but she was
that's
enjoying
how
it.
I'm gonna be. That's how I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, okay, youngins, here we go.
yeah, yeah. I think Thrax is full in the pit. I think she's full
Oh
into
yeah,
all of
Good.
Thraxa is the pit.
it. Yeah.
There is no pit without Thraxa.
Yeah.
Let's be clear.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
That's so funny. I love that too. All right.
Do we have
Who's
to
up?
do Daxo? That's the only other Telemanus that I would.
I
I
didn't do
can't think of
Daxo.
anything.
It makes me too sad. It makes me
Yeah.
too sad to think about him.
The joke I was about to make is not appropriate, and I'm not going to say it.
Oh, come on! You can't
Gonna
tell us you got an
kinda hurt
inappropriate
my
joke and then not
feelings.
say it.
I was going to say because now every time we talk about Daxo's death, it comes up about it being a beach ball, and I was going to say the
Were you gonna
Beach
do the Beach Boys?
Boys.
I'm leaving.
No,
I'm
I'm
leaving.
sorry. These guys have ruined me. They've ruined me.
I'm gonna cry. And then I'm gonna drink more wine. And then I'm gonna cry some more.
And then you're gonna cry some more. I know.
Okay,
All right,
moving on.
moving on.
Dexpo.
So Lysander.
Oh, okay. First off, I think Lysander does not actually know what music he actually likes. He is going to take on whatever personality is closest to him at the time.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. I didn't actually put like an artist for him at all. I think at first I just put as a placeholder like noises of the void. But
The void has noises?
the void, noises of the void. But no, I ended up just putting he's an ambient horror
Yeah.
soundtrack. Like he's like when the tension's rising and you're like, nah, the jump scare is gonna happen. I'm just waiting for it. He's the tension before the jump scare.
He likes one Metallica song, Master of
Yeah.
Puppets.
Yeah,
Master of Puppets,
probably.
and
I
it's
didn't
because
think of
someone
that,
else
but-
introduced him to it. He didn't find that on his
It
own.
was Fear.
Mm-mm.
Fear introduced him to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, for
Yeah.
real. Yeah, no, I put ambient horror soundtrack, which is
course.
apparently a playlist you can listen to on Spotify. So if you
Yep.
want to know what Lysander
I
sounds
mean,
like, you can
it's
search that
Halloween.
up.
Yeah.
It's just tension.
It's useful
It's
for D&D
tension
stuff.
with no release. You know what I mean?
Oh, I don't like that.
It's so bad. I don't like
Yeah.
that. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes Lysander.
Yeah, I don't think he has his own. He doesn't really like anything that I would say that's not influenced by someone else. So who was he last around? Like,
No.
if he's last around Cassius, he's going to be listening to whatever Cassius is listening to. If he's last around Diomedes, he's going to go with Diomedes. If he's last around Atlas, he's going to go with Atlas, right? Like,
The screams of his victims.
Yeah. Fully.
Yep.
Yeah. That's why he's an ambient
Yeah.
horror soundtrack.
Um,
He's
Yep.
just like a personality he either does he have too many personalities or does he have no personality? It's like I can't decide.
I think he has no personality.
Which is
Yeah.
like the true mark of a serial killer.
Yes. Yeah, that you can like
I
make
might have
everyone.
made
I
that
don't
up.
know.
I don't. I don't
No,
know.
but
I
it's
mean,
like because you. Well, no,
true
because
mark.
serial killers are
You heard
actually
it here
really
first.
charismatic. That's why,
They
like
Mhm.
Ted
are, but they
Bundy.
blend in with like most
Yeah,
people.
but I think it's
Yeah.
because they can pick up what every other person wants them to like.
Exactly.
Huh. Interesting. All right, we got real deep with that
Hmm.
one. That took
We
a
sure did.
Yeah.
interesting turn.
Right?
What
We went
about
from like
Cassius? Let's
chaperone.
go. Let's. I was gonna say let's go to Cassius.
I gave him like famous like Britpop, like David Bowie, Depeche
Oh
Mode, like
Mhm.
very
yeah,
likable but still
Billy
kind of bad boy.
Idol. Yeah,
Yeah. Like
yeah.
bad boy, but not so much that you actually dislike him. Like he's just
No.
groundbreaking.
Mhm.
Yes, I can
Also a
see
little bit of
that.
like AC/DC.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yep.
was thinking like David Bowie, like more first three books, and then like a little bit more Depeche Mode
Mm-hmm.
in the second three, but
Some tainted love in
generally
there.
Britpop.
Tainted
That's
love.
actually not Depeche
I
Mode, but
know it's
yes,
soft
tainted love.
cell, but they did
We
a
did
cover of it.
soft sell. Thank you, thank you.
It was soft cell. Yeah,
I
everyone
never
thinks
remember
Depeche
their
Mode,
name.
but it's soft cell. It's a trivia question constantly. Listen, me and covers. If it is a famous song cover, it has been a trivia question. Let me tell you.
Amazing,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking like personal Jesus.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he has
Good
that
call.
drive. He wants to be such a good boy, and he is, but
Yep,
got caught on the wrong side of things
yep.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gone back for Lightbringer. It's the only book I've read once,
Mm.
so I'm not ready.
Well, it's okay.
Been like almost a year. I'm not ready.
It's fine. Well, it's, when Red God gets announced, I think we're gonna do. This is a sort of side tangent that I think everyone should listen to. When Red God
Hmm.
gets announced, I think the Den is probably gonna look at doing a bit of a read through, not in the same level we did for Lightbringer, because
It was like thorough.
Salem doesn't
It
want to
was.
write the
Last time.
questions again, but I think at least having us all on the same page as we read through again. Um,
Yep.
we as a podcast will probably not do another read through until Red God is like after it's out, so that we're not doing it
Mhm.
3 times.
Yeah,
But
but a comprehensive one after the
oh
series
yeah,
is done
once
sounds
it's
nice.
done, we will
Oh,
do a
absolutely.
hardcore, way longer for the first 3 books, first 5 books, because those ones we sped through real fast. I think
Yep.
would be good, but that is
Yeah,
total side note.
I know. I've been having the itch to reread, but I'm like,
I
do
know.
I start at?
It's so
I
good.
don't know. Just Lightbringer? Maybe I'll just do Lightbringer.
Just do Lightbringer. You don't have to do all of them. Just do Lightbringer
Yeah.
again.
It's the
Yep.
only one I've done once. So.
Nice. All
All
right.
right. So from
Mhm.
Cassius to Lyria.
Ooh.
Lyria.
Interesting.
Okay. If you listened to the Red
Mm-hmm.
playlist that I made, this is an artist on there. They're called Fontaines DC. They're a Dublin city base. That's where
Yeah.
the DC comes from. They're Dublin city based group. And they're one of my favorite bands. They're so good. It's very angsty, but at the same time, it's like really like driven. It's a nice
Yeah.
Irish like rock
I was
band.
gonna go there.
So
Mhm.
Cranberries. It's not like
I could see that.
right. Yeah. She's got that
You would like that
stick
I
to.
feel
song.
like I feel like her guilty pleasure is like the Rankin family.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
That's
I think
cute.
she does. I think she sticks to
Guilty
her
pleasure.
roots, but like outside listens to
Hmm.
Cranberries, maybe some Dropkick Murphys, maybe some Flogging
Yep.
Molly. Um,
Also on the playlist.
yeah, they're so great. I think she very much sticks to her
Yeah,
roots. Yeah.
Yep.
I think so too. That's why I originally I think I had Fontaine's DC for someone else because of their vibe, but then I was like getting to Lyria and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Lyria needs them. So
There is. Yeah.
But
Definitely.
they're really good. I think they're touring again. I really want to see them, but it's like
Ooh. Yeah.
expensive. So we'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Ephraim. Let's go from Lyria to Ephraim.
From
What did you do for Ephraim?
Marvin Gaye.
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
I think he's a Marvin Gaye fan. I think like it's so his vibe. Like it's like this like inner city, like cruising through in your car, like kind of soulful because he's a soulful guy, you know?
Yep.
I mean, we all have facets, you know? There's different
Mhm.
sides of ourselves, but I think like just listening or like music representative of him would fully be like Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. Interesting. I can't.
Yeah.
I
Like
did not even think of Ephraim.
I kind
Hmm.
of pulled some inspiration for some of these characters based off of playlists I've already made. Like I knew like Lyria is probably like someone from the Red playlist. Like Ephraim is probably someone from the Gray playlist. Things like that.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, just that inner city vibe.
Yeah.
Like can't catch a break. He's got a
Yeah.
heart, but he's you know put the walls up around it so much.
Yep.
Yeah,
Trouble
the
Man.
music is the
Definitely.
only place he can get his feelings out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys know Trouble Man by Marvin Gaye, that's like peak Ephraim to me.
Mm.
I don't think I do.
Have you seen the movie Four Brothers? Shout out
That's
to
with
Pop Talk. I love that movie.
Tyrese and Mark Wahlberg,
And
and
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, yeah,
I think that I have.
I have
Just
not.
don't recall.
yeah. It's yeah. Okay, well, if you've seen it, it's on that soundtrack. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really. Ephraim's an interesting one. There's got to be something playing while he's doing heists. Can't just be heist music. He doesn't have the Ocean's
Pink Panther
11
soundtrack.
soundtrack. That's what he doesn't say the Ocean's
It's
11
like
The
soundtrack.
Pink Panther theme, sorry.
Crunk whenever he's like, is he doing some gay music?
Doom, doo-doom, 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 doo-doom.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I was thinking, I was about to start singing Mission Impossible instead of Pink Panther.
That's also a good one.
Yes, also that. Yeah, let me think. Heist music for Ephraim?
Yeah.
I don't know.
There's got to be like some pump
Especially
up
on a
beats
heist.
during the heist. Like
Yeah,
you got to
some
have
gassy
that
maybe.
energy
Like
high.
some like London garage. It's like they're
Yeah.
electronic. They're also like rapping in a British accent.
Yeah,
Mhm.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know them, but I've been on a huge kick. Pete and Baz.
No, I don't know
No.
who that.
They're
Who
like
are they? I'll look them up.
they're like 70 years old, and they just spit absolute fire.
Nice.
How do you eating like eaten or like eat? How do you spell it?
No, it's Pete and Baz.
Oh, Pete. I thought you said eat like eating.
No,
Pete.
Pete and Baz.
Sorry, Pete.
I like
yeah.
it.
Pete and Baz. Gangster.
Their
bitch.
newest song is called Bish Bash Bosh, which is like getting the job done.
Yeah, done.
I'm
It
so
is
saving this right
it is
now.
like
I'll listen
such a
to it
banger.
later.
They're so good.
70 years old, really? I'm impressed.
Oh,
I
they're
think
like actually old men.
I love anything with old people. Like I love old people. I think they're so funny and I just think that we shouldn't, like when we're old people, we should still do what we want even if it's like
Yeah.
True.
not common for old people to do. So I love seeing shit like that.
Nice.
I love it.
I like it. I like it. All right.
We'll jam out to that a little bit after the camera's off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, please. love that.
After Ephraim, so we touched on Volga a little bit with Imogen Heap. Anything else for Volga that we're feeling? What other? I do think she does need that calmer music. Like she's dealing with Ephraim and then Fa and all
I
the
mean, Imogen
bullshit.
Heap
Like
had some like emotional, yeah, like
yeah, like she's got to get her
uh,
emotion out.
Headlock,
She's got to yeah.
Headlock by Imogen Heap. Oh my god,
Yeah, like I
throwing me
think she
back.
needs
But
that
you're
calm.
just like, how dare you? I am baby girl. How dare you?
She needs time to get in her head. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other
Yeah, anything like
bands that I can think of.
I don't know.
I think just any. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. This is all so
It's
hard trying
okay.
to get into other people. But no.
Yep.
It is. It's fun though.
Fitchner.
I don't have
Ooh.
him.
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go.
I was
There
gonna
you
say
go. For
Rush.
title
Like I was gonna
alone.
say, I think because I'm gonna classify him as one of the dads, and like my
Yeah,
dad is a
yeah, the
big
dad
Rush
genres.
Mhm.
fan, but like between like of all that classic rock, it's got to be the
Mm,
harder classic rock for Fitchner.
yeah. He would have vibed with Lear though. I think like any Red music would make him like
Yeah.
super nostalgic. He'd be like, he would
Yep.
just be like, hey, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I like that for him though.
Yep.
Maybe that's where Severo got it. You know, he heard like the hardcore
Yeah.
Yeah.
music, and he's like, "But what if we add electronic music?"
Yeah. What if we combine next?
100%.
Yeah.
Yes,
I like it. I like
I'm
it.
doing
Which
a
means, which
yeah.
means, uh, Severo probably also likes the Pineapple Pen song.
Yeah, I think he does.
I don't know what that is.
I
Or
have
the
a
pon
pen.
pon pon.
I have an apple.
Oh, yeah.
I have a
Okay.
Ah,
pineapple
apple
pen.
pen.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I think he would like that. He would like the pon 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 song. You know that one?
Yeah.
Like the annoying, like it's just cute,
No?
overly cutesy. Oh, you know what? I think like yeah, Severo would probably like the super girly, like Japanese pop
Yeah.
groups.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Yeah, fully.
Yep.
But he'd be defensive about that one. He'd be like, I'm not listening to that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you are.
No. No.
And Victor's like, yeah, you
Yeah. I see it. Stop hiding it from me.
are.
Um.
She's like, I
Yep.
know.
Fitchner is definitely
Uh,
hard classic
yeah.
rock. Hard rock.
Yeah, angry, angsty.
Angie.
Yeah.
Yep. But I was gonna say all the
Um,
we haven't gone into like the original punks. I think he actually, now that we're saying angsty and all that, the Clash, Sex Pistols,
Mm-hmm.
Ramones. I think that he would really
I think
dig
you would.
into. I Fought the Law, Anarchy in the UK. Like I think he would really dig
Mm-hmm.
into all of the like
Yeah,
early punk. I think he would go early punk
I
as
think so
well.
too. I like that for him.
Yeah.
I like that
And
for
then as
him.
a rebellion, Savro is listening to like Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy of like, this is new punk. And you can have the parents say, that's not punk.
That's not it. Yes, it
That's
is,
not it.
Dad.
You don't know. Yeah.
okay, how about Ragnar?
Ooh, Ragnar.
I didn't do him. I don't know why.
Because we actually get Ragnar
I
for
mean,
so brief of a time, but he's
Mm-hmm.
just, I mean, it's
I
like PAX
mean,
too, but
yeah,
it's a
right. I was
lasting,
like, Pax was,
briefer for PAX, but
Yeah.
they're the two lasting because they're kind of the most
yeah.
emotional deaths that we get in the
Mm-hmm.
original trilogy.
I
But
feel like he's
Ragnar,
similar to like the Telemanises in the fact that like there's probably like a traditional side, like how Lyria
hmm
has. Like he would probably listen to
Mm-hmm.
Norwegian folk
yeah,
traditional music.
Yep. A little bit of folk
But
metal.
yeah, a little bit of folk metal, but like I feel like he would also kind of go into like
the
something that was
Inuit
very different
voice.
from that.
Yeah, Inuit throat singing
Mhm.
is the other thing we were mentioning
Oh, yes,
before.
or like what is that? Otiken? Like the Siberian
Mm,
throat singing like
yeah,
rock group. I think you would dig them.
yep.
Yeah. Super
But
cool.
I think he would
Like
also
oh
have
like
a
the
weird,
guitar.
softer side like Severo,
Yeah,
especially I
I feel
think
like what
after
was his
hanging out with
softer
all
side
of
be?
them. I don't think he
Yeah.
goes as like as soft as Severo's going. Like we're not giving him the
Maybe
full
it's like
pump.
sillier. Maybe it's like more like Seal. Like kind of
Yeah,
lame, but like kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe
but I
like
think
Seal.
it's like, but I think you look at Seal and you go, "This is gonna be a tough guy," and then you're like, "Oh,
Yeah, and then
Kiss
he's
from the
like,
Rose," like what?
yeah,
And so I
exactly.
think
Yeah.
that's exactly Ragnar. If you look at him and you're like, "Look at this
hmm
tough guy," and it's like, "Oh."
Yeah, he was
He's
a sweet
letting the
seal.
kids put like shit in his hair, like bows in his hair. Like, isn't this
Yeah.
cute?
Mm.
He's Uncle Ragnar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uncle Ragnar. Uncle Rags.
Seal's a good call. I'm trying to think of
Yeah.
who else has that like tough look,
It's hard to pull off. It's hard to pull off the tough
but then
Seal.
like a soft. Yeah. Yeah.
Seal.
Seal.
Seal for sure.
Yep.
I just thought of one for Orion. I didn't previously
Oh yeah,
think
let's
about
do
her,
Orion.
but
Yep.
I think she would listen to Gunship if you know that artist.
They don't.
It's like an
What type of?
electronic artist,
Mm.
super cool. I think it'd be like it's not synthwave. It's probably like house. I'm so sorry if you're like really knowledgeable and you're watching this. If you're knowledgeable about like electronic subgenres,
Yeah.
but I'm not great at this.
Yeah. Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Full disclosure,
It's
I'm having like a
it's
hard time.
British synthwave.
British
British.
synthwave. Oh, it is synthwave. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Great.
Um.
Really thought.
Yeah. I think most blues. I similar to greens with like the more electronic, more.
Yeah,
But
definitely. That's like a hard thing for me to split in my brain because I'm trying to make two different playlists. So I was trying to
yeah.
do a little bit one direction, and I'm trying to go more synthwave for blues
Ooh.
than I do with greens.
Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
mhm.
Yeah. I don't
But
know
they are very similar. That's
why
why I'm
the
not getting them. I'm not releasing them back to back because
yeah
they're too close.
the song that just popped into my mind was once my MySpace song. There's a fun fact
Oh
about
man.
me. It was the song that played on my MySpace is Shiny Toy Guns Don't Cry Out. And I think because Shiny Toy
Yes,
Guns has
I
their
love
version
them.
of um, Major Tom. They have a really good version
Yeah,
of
yeah,
Major
yeah.
Tom, which is the opposite of David
Oh my
Bowie's
God,
Space
you're throwing me
Odyssey.
back to my iPod.
Yep.
R.I.P. I don't know where it
And
went. You had the
and
big silver one that. Oh,
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like the blues. I mean, that's just because they're literally driving through space, is where I'm going with that. But the Don't Cry Out, because it
mm-hmm,
also has that, like, that song in particular has weird chimes the whole time that I think blues would
mm-hmm.
be like, here is
Do
this
do do do.
doo
Yeah,
doo doo. Like, it has this,
right. That's
like,
why, like, I think they're more of a synthwave thing because it's this repetitive
yeah.
driving. Like, I don't know something about it. That's why, like, synthwave makes me think of, like, it's the '80s. You're driving your car through the city at night. Like, that's like the
Mm,
peak, like synthwave aesthetic,
Mm.
right? And like everything's neon.
yeah. Yeah.
It's this idea of going somewhere, right? It's like that's the
Yeah.
feeling you get when you listen to synthwave.
Um,
Yeah. I
Dance
like
with the
that.
Dead. Orion would like Dance with the Dead.
I don't know
So
the
wait,
answer
is
to
that a
It's
that.
song or is that an
no, it's a
artist?
band.
It's a
Oh,
band.
what kind of a band?
Well, it's an artist. It's that synthwave.
Oh, simply.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. See, I know Dead Can Dance.
Mm.
That's a very different genre.
I feel like when I edit this, and nobody hold me to this because I have a very. We're recording this on a Monday and I have to release it on Wednesday. But in theory, if I have. I'm not going to have time. At some point, I will go through and find all these songs that we're listening to. And I will make a note.
At
Or
some
someone
point,
else
yeah,
can
yeah.
do it. There is no way I am going to do that in a 36-hour turnaround. But maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see how my
I go
Wednesday
back to
shows
work
up.
tomorrow, but if you send
Yeah.
it to me, I might be able to help.
Okay. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think it would be great for everybody to know what this music is that we're actually talking about.
What the we're
Mhm.
talking about. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
Hey,
absolutely. I agree.
we've crept over an hour here,
Okay.
but let's
Okay.
get a couple more big ones in.
Yeah.
You said you have one for Apple,
Oh
so
yeah.
let's get him down.
Who's your apple?
Yeah, I went classical with him with like
I think you
Richard
have to.
Wagner because they're
Yeah.
both racist.
They're
But
both.
I think if Apple listened to like more modern music by our standards, he would probably listen to like Nightwish. So like very
Oh yeah,
orchestral
Yep.
goth rock.
Yep. Okay.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
pure classical Wagner
I think
or
for
like
You would listen to
yeah.
Lindsey Sterling.
Oh yeah.
he would
Yeah.
listen to Lindsey Sterling.
Yeah. I think for him, because he's got that violin built into the character, that
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
to give him the
Absolutely.
for sure.
Yeah. Okay, let's like rapid fire some
Okay.
more.
Yeah.
And
Who else? Who
EO.
else? Oh,
I
EO.
don't have
I
EO,
think
but
EO is
probably like the High Kings. I don't
High
know.
Kings.
They're
I feel
just
like she's going
they
like
just do
super
Irish music.
traditional, yeah, Irish music. Like I
Mhm.
think she
Yep.
just,
Right for the homeland, like yeah.
yeah. Or she's
Mhm.
got, that. Well, never mind. I was gonna say that's more like there's Irish, but I was gonna pull in like the Scottish, like um Highland Cathedral, but that's Scottish over
Mm.
Irish.
I mean, like
But
canonically, like she doesn't actually know for sure, right, that there's anything above the surface. She thinks she's
right,
still
yeah,
Mhm.
mining, so that's why I feel like a
at
more
that point,
traditional vibe to
yeah,
her.
yeah, I
Yep.
exactly. I
Off the
think
cuff.
she's, but I think she would want
Yeah.
to, and it's the same. I'm sure. I'm gonna just throw it out there myself. Harmony. I think harmony is also, this is the tradition. This is the way of our people. I think she's sticking
Mhm.
to the red traditional, not necessarily Dropkick Murphys, which are American
Yeah.
Irish. She wants the
Mhm.
hardcore. These are like
Yeah.
the
Harmony
the
would probably
folk
like
songs. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think so too.
Yeah. All right. Who
Mm.
else?
Romulus.
Oh, Rob. Oh God.
I I don't have Romulus.
No.
Uh
Diomedes. Why don't we do
Oh, right. You
Diomedes
said
I
instead
you.
have
of?
Yeah,
I
sure.
have
Oh,
Diomedes.
sorry, that was the one you said that you
Yeah.
didn't have.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yes,
my
sorry.
bad.
No,
Diomedes.
I think at first I put for Diomedes like he would just listen to like meditation gongs.
Yeah. Just chill.
Yes.
But I think there's an artist called Chantress Sheba, which
Mm.
is also basically it's like handpan music.
Yeah.
Like he would listen to things you would hear at like a spiritual retreat.
Why do I want to
So
give him Coldplay? Why do I want to give him like
Coldplay,
that
I'm
like
thinking
maybe
like
you
basic
could.
Can You
mute,
Feel the
like
Love?
I don't
rock?
hate that.
Yeah, like just that like smooth listening. What's on when you're at the
Yeah,
dentist office? It's just like
I
Elevator
just
don't hate
music.
vibing.
him.
Yeah,
It's not
just give him
elevator
some
music. It's more exciting than that.
Coldplay.
Oh my god,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's
that's
not.
funny. I don't hate Coldplay for that
Yeah,
for him.
it was all
It's cute.
yellow. Yeah,
Mhm.
I want like
Yes,
old
I
school
saw them in
Coldplay.
well.
Like I think new Coldplay is too new for him. Like that's too much energy. We're kicking it
I
way
haven't.
back to like yellow.
Yeah, old. I didn't even know there was new Coldplay. So yeah, I would
Yeah,
say old Coldplay. They
old
came.
Coldplay.
I used to work when I was like 16. I worked at like a music venue selling like ice cream,
Mm,
like Italian ice.
Mhm.
Um, and I got to like listen to a lot of shows because of that. And so I
nice.
fully remember when Coldplay came through and they like lit everything up yellow for that.
Yeah,
Good
like I
times,
think
good
he's just
Nice.
times.
vibing to
Mhm.
like first and second album Coldplay. He's just chilling. Yeah.
Yeah, I dig that.
Uh, Holiday.
Mhm. Kendrick
Oh.
Lamar.
I was thinking like Eminem, like
She's Kendrick. She's a
Interesting.
Kendrick
You're
baby.
both going. Okay.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep.
yeah. I was thinking
Yep.
specifically like Till I Collapse.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm not really like a huge Eminem fan, so I don't really know a ton of his
yep.
music. But yeah, I
Yep.
think
That's
she's
fair.
fully in like that like
Do we
infamous
think
rappers
so? You said
genre.
Hmm.
Eminem and Kendrick Lamar. Does that mean she can write a really good diss track? Because those two
Oh,
are
Probably.
infamous for their diss tracks.
Infamous for being amazing at it.
Yeah.
yeah. I
I like
mean,
it.
Holiday's friggin' smart. She makes really
Yeah.
Yeah.
poignant remarks often,
Yep.
you
Yeah,
know?
she has to
So,
deal with Ephraim.
yeah.
Yep.
And then she has to deal
So,
with Mustang.
Yep.
yep.
Not Mustang because of Mustang, but what Mustang deals with, she has
Yeah.
to deal with.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
I like it.
Seffi.
Oh.
I feel
Mirker,
like Seffi's. What's that?
which Mirker, she is a really great artist. She's like Norwegian folk music and is also metal. She started as a
Oh.
metal artist and then
Ooh.
she released a folk album. That is one of my favorite albums of all time. The
Interesting.
folk songs album is so good.
I'm
It's like
I'm thinking
deep,
like Arch
heavy.
Enemy.
I don't know them.
I don't.
Arch Enemy is like very heavy metal,
Mm.
but the
Mm,
lead singer is female, and
Mm-hmm.
fucking incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I can see.
Okay, so we're on the same page then. That's great.
Yep.
Love that.
Nice.
Volsung Fa, we kind of talked about throat singing,
Yes. For yeah, I don't. But he
electronic
is
throat singing.
interesting. He
He's got
that's
two
his like
sides of him
persona,
too.
but like
Yep.
he's
But
kind
yeah,
of
like
like
the Wagner Hefka.
yeah, like
Like
he's like
he
fully someone who listens to the most basic fucking music in his personal life, but his persona is that.
Yeah.
His persona is like the crazy throat singing, like intense music.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was going to say his personal life he is listening to like very maybe not classical, but almost on the par with how we're
Mhm.
talking about Mustang and the
Similar to
technicalities.
Gold.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Of like it
Yep.
needs to be technical, it needs to be
he's like
this
a
level
wannabe
of
Gold. So
excellence. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
mhm.
Yep.
I agree completely.
Yep,
He
for
also
sure.
listens to Wagner.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have one
Yeah,
for
like
Mickey?
internalized.
Oh,
I
Mickey.
did. It's this niche artist. She's in the Violets playlist. Emily Autumn. She plays
Okay.
violin, and she's kind of like this angsty sort of dramatic rock persona. I saw her when I was in high school, and it was like one of the coolest shows I ever saw. But she has this like wayward Victorian girl vibe, right? Where
Mm,
she almost has this borderline clown-ish makeup sort of thing. It's very like burlesque, dark carnival kind of a vibe to her. But she plays violin and she sings. And
nice.
she hasn't produced anything in a really long time, but like she has maybe a couple albums from back in the day.
Cool.
Yeah, Emily
Yeah.
Autumn.
Yeah,
Very
I'm
cool.
just trying to think of like Mickey would need music that would inspire him. It would need to, right? Like
Hmm.
what can
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Like she'll pull lyrics from like Shakespeare and other things like
Yeah.
that. Like
I like
very
it.
like Violets for me and Mickey especially are very like the tortured artist, like
Yes.
very, very deep. Yeah,
Yep.
it's that vibe.
I like it.
I'm just plugging the playlist now. I'm like,
Yeah.
listen. Oh,
Perfect.
if you want to know what I'm talking about. Okay,
Okay.
who have I
Is there
not
anybody
read?
else we specifically want to touch on?
Um,
I'm trying to think. I feel
actually, I think we're through. I just have Quicksilver and Mateo, and that's it. I
like
think.
oh, who do
Did
you
you
have for
have one
quick?
for Ori?
Oh, and Ari. Yeah, Ari's Stevie Nicks.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
All right.
She's like on a
Some
similar
Fleetwood
vibe.
Mac
She's
in
on a
there.
spiritual
Yeah.
level with Diomedes. Like he's like the handpan, like no lyrics, meditative part, and she's like the witchy, like
Yep.
feminine version of that. So yeah, she's like Stevie Nicks for
I
sure.
like that. I love Stevie Nicks.
Um,
Yeah.
Yep.
I do too. I'm like a huge Stevie Nicks fan. I play her every morning when I make my coffee. I'm just like, Alexa, play.
Yeah. Getting the vibe.
Yeah, I just have Quicksilver and Mateo, and they're kind of similar-ish. I feel like
Okay.
Quicksilver is Nina Simone, and Mateo is like a fan of Janelle Monáe.
Oh
So like
yeah.
similar artists, but like slightly different generations. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I like it.
yeah,
Yeah, I didn't think about them at all. Um, I like it.
yeah.
Well, this. All right, Crescent. Is there anyone else that we didn't, or that
I
we're
mean,
just
well,
going
there's
off
still
vibes
several
with?
people we didn't talk about. There's
There's so
Aja
many
and
characters.
Octavia
Oh
and
man, I didn't even
Atalantia.
think of them.
Oh, the
I s- they're
sisters.
out of my brain.
It's okay.
I
Octavia
think
probably doesn't listen to
I was
music.
gonna say Octavia is Nero vibes of I'm listening to
Yep.
the BBC or like classical. I can't be
Really?
bothered to like why? What are you
I
saying
don't
for
think that at
Octavia?
all. I feel like she would be very pure gold, like classical to me. Like she would
Yeah.
listen to like she would no. She would only listen to live music. She would bring
Mm.
in
Yes. Yes.
people to play for her, or she would go to a show. Like she wouldn't
Yeah.
listen on like digitally.
No.
Recorded music, yeah.
No.
No,
But I think
no.
it is
But she would listen.
classical symphony like yeah.
She's like, I'm gonna go see the
Tchaikovsky in the
orchestra
War of 1812.
of
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like orchestra of Luna. Like that sounds lame,
Yeah.
Hmm.
but
Yep.
yeah, like the Looney's symphony.
the federal
fully.
orchestra of
Mm-hmm.
the the society. Yep.
Not the federal, societal symphony orchestra.
Societal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
yeah, fully live only. She's like, I
Yep.
have to experience it in the moment.
Yep.
We talked about PAX. How about Electra?
Oh my god. Electra
Oh, did
Fucking
I
is
even
Avril
put Electra?
Lavigne.
that's where I
Fucking
was gonna
Yeah,
go.
yeah,
Gwen
yeah, yeah.
Stefani
yeah.
and No Doubt. Like
Yep.
Yes,
100%.
fully,
she is in
fully.
her little punk pop mode. You can't stop me. You
Paramore.
can't say I'm
Oh yeah.
Paramore. Fifi
Mm-hmm.
Dobson. Yep. Yep.
Fifi Dobson. Who's
Yeah.
that?
I was gonna
Uh,
say I haven't heard of Fifi
Fifi
Dobson
Dobson is a
in a
Canadian
minute.
artist
In a
of
Is
like
she
whole minute.
Canadian?
she is Canadian. She is
What?
kind of
Where's
like
she
the
from?
follow up to Avril Lavigne. Like she is
Okay.
that punk pop little girl like hang out with some 41, follow around. She was more she didn't Avril Lavigne was some 41 and then Fifi Dobson would hang out with not I think Simple Plan, but like the kind of the next
Mm-hmm.
generation of the punk pops. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
Uh yeah, never mind.
Sweet.
I was gonna say random fun facts, but I'm not. You don't need to know them all.
No,
But yeah, Fifi Dobson is
you're
great.
good.
Um, yeah, I think she's 100% yelling at mom and dad about
Ooh,
how
Yep.
she's our
not to
true
pose a
punk pop
question.
girl. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hmm.
totally. Not
yeah.
to pose a question to the actual podcasters, but like,
Hmm.
of everything we listed, do you guys have like specific artists or characters who you think like you would match with most?
Several.
Um, you're a Sever.
Several, really?
Nice.
You're
Yep.
a Skrillex fan?
100%. Oh fuck yeah! I got punched in the
That's
face at a
awesome.
Skrillex show.
What?
You're like, and it was awesome.
It was. I mean,
Star and everything.
Um,
Cute.
for me, Lyria. I am a big Irish.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a big the
Wouldn't have guessed.
Oh yeah, Dropkick Murphys, Flag of Molly. There's a ton. There's a ton of like, especially Eastern Canadian folk music. Great Big Sea that takes its inspiration for the Irish and the Scottish music. Yeah, that's
Okay.
my huge playlist. And then
Cool.
ooh, old me was Electra. Other than I hate Avril Lavigne. People can come for me, but like I recently got in a fight
Say
with
hate
someone
her.
over I recently got in a fight with somebody over her and started like full crying about how she ruined my life. Like I was like, no, no, don't.
Wait, how
I
did she
have.
ruin? Oh, you were crying
I was crying about how Avril Lavigne
about how did Avril Lavigne ruin?
because
That's
at the
another story.
time, yeah, it's just briefly because people will, I'm sure, come at me and be like, oh
No,
my
you're
god.
fine. You're fine. I
But
do want to know.
you have to remember like the year is 2001 and I'm 11, right? Like I'm 11, but all of us girls who wanted to listen to punk and wanted to be in on that scene were then just told like, oh, you're some wannabe like Avril Lavigne, like go away, this music's not for you. So
Oh my
Oh.
we were
god.
hardcore, her coming up on the scene and having this whole like, oh, I'm not like other girls, I don't get like all of her original music. If you look at Girlfriend, if you look at what's the other one, there's another one of it's I'm better than the rest of these girls, and so you were kind of told of like, no, you aren't. Avril Lavigne was not liked, and us girls who liked pop music, or sorry, punk music, were told of like, you're some wannabe Avril Lavigne, don't listen to our music.
By other
So
girls? Like not that
no, by the
matters so much,
guys,
but
by the
like
boys, it was severe gatekeeping by
oh
the boys.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
it took a long time for people my age in my area to like and accept punk because we were kind of told of like, you're just some wannabe like Avril Lavigne. But yeah, so I love Gwen Stefani. I love, as I say, Fifi Dobson, who was the follow up to Avril Lavigne. I love all of that music, so I would align with Elektra, but Avril Lavigne to me has such a like visceral like, oh god, no, you've
Mhm.
ruined my childhood.
Mm.
Like so that's my there you go. There's my
Sorry.
therapy speech of the night. Yeah. Yeah. How about you? What character do you align with?
Oh gosh. To be honest, probably Cassius. I'm like a big Britpop
Mm. Yep.
fan, like David Bowie. Like I love David Bowie.
Yep.
But I love Depeche Mode. Like
Mm.
I love all those British like rocky pop glam rock type things. I mean, I love a lot of this music. I like to think I'm pretty diverse in like what I listen to, even though it's not
Yeah.
mainstream. But yeah,
Nice.
I would probably say Cassius
Nice.
Nice.
in
I
terms
like
of
it.
consistent listening.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, well, listeners, tell
Cool.
us in the comments who you relate to music wise and if you agree with what we have said. I think that is it for today.
Nice.
I think so.
Yay.
Join us in two
Thanks for
That
getting
was
weeks.
through
fun.
another ridiculous episode.
That was fun.
Yeah, this is fantastic. Join us, everybody, in 2 weeks for Sleepless in Sungrave. So get your prompts in for that. And then the next ridiculous upgrade, upgrade, the ridiculous episode is Barbenheimer.
Oh,
Who's
yes, it is.
coming to see Barbie and who's coming to see Oppenheimer? Who's doing the double feature and in what order? Who's seeing neither? We're gonna we are still looking for guests. I have one person I've reached out to and not told Crescent, so I'm not gonna put it on blast right now. But if you are very passionate about Barbie or Oppenheimer, hopefully both, reach out to us so you can come give your opinions on it. We haven't decided if that
Thank
one's going to
you,
be a long
Scarlet, for
episode.
yeah. It could be really long. Could
Yeah.
be really short.
I mean, both of those are
We'll
really
see.
long movies, so we'll see. Well, I
Yeah.
just rewatched Barbie.
Thank you very
Anyway,
much, Scarlet, for
thank you,
joining us.
Yeah. Thank you for
Scarlett.
having me. It was super fun. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
It's always a
Thanks.
pleasure to have you on.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Anytime.
All right.
And thanks all of you for listening and or watching.
Thanks,
If you've made it this
guys.
far, please like and subscribe.
Yes. Please. Bye.